Hello.
We're back.
We're back. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. We're back, and we're here to talk. We're going to talk about some Halloween traditions. Does that sound good to you guys? So that could be interpreted any way you want to. We'll start over by Keith. Keith, what did you do in terms of how did your Halloweens transition as you grew from a boy to a man?
Well, okay. There's we'll start at the beginning. My family always gave me really nice Halloween costumes, all homemade and stuff.
What are some highlights of those costumes? What'd you go as?
Well, every year was amazing, but a few that I remember were one year I was an eagle, and literally my aunt made my aunt cut every individual feather.
Are you serious?
That's nuts.
All of
Good
felt.
God.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I showed up to the costume contest late, so I didn't get to participate.
Oh no. Little Keith.
Another year I was Elvis.
Nice.
And I was prime Elvis in his white eagle suit with all the
so all connects back to an eagle again.
No, just this one. And it was a bunch of rhinestones on it. It was his white suit, and I was on this float, and I had a guitar, and I was singing his songs.
You were on a float?
Yeah. This costume contest. People really go all out. It's the Half Moon Bay Pumpkin Festival costume contest, and Jack's familiar with that.
No, that's huge.
And so if you win that costume contest, you get to be in the parade on this big float.
That's pretty sick.
Moving into my adolescence, there was probably 2 or 3 years in a row where I was Michael Myers from Halloween.
Nice, yeah.
And so that is the time that I actually won the costume contest, and I was
cool.
in the float.
Fantastic.
Actually, I was thinking back to my Spirit Week times, because that's why I also went all out for that.
Right.
And one of the things was decades, so we got elderly people.
Oh, that's.
And so I was Norman Bates, which was dressed like his mom. So I was wearing this old woman's gown with this gray wig.
Right.
My school's hardcore Christian, so they were you can't cross dress, you need to take it off. But I was I'm Norman Bates.
Yeah.
I'm not a woman. I'm not cross. This is how he dressed.
Yeah.
You know.
There's no
I'm
issue.
a psychopath.
I'm psycho.
Right.
But they weren't having it. They were questioning their masculinity, and they were getting very uncomfortable, and
which as expected.
Yeah.
Jack, what about you, buddy? How did your Halloweens?
I had some good Halloweens. I remember one time I went with my friend and his other friend who went as Bill Cosby the year before we found out about everything. It was a great time, though.
It would have been a better costume afterwards.
We were freaking hooligans, man. We brought eggs with us. We brought toilet paper. We did the whole 9 yards. We would also, you know how people leave out those bowls that says take one?
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me you took the whole bowl.
I took the whole bowl every single time. One year I got 14 pounds of candy, and I ate half of it that night. Yeah, the fact I'm sitting here today is a miracle. I'm still a big child.
No. You look so good, Jack. You look so good.
Okay, Matt. That was just weird the way you
stroke my ego, Matthew.
The emphasis you put on so.
Yeah, it was just perfect, wasn't it? Go.
So, okay. Matt's going to know who this woman is. The Ablab woman.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
literally Satan herself.
She was cool though. She wasn't the worst.
You remember was that the one when you fell off the ball? No, not the white one.
Yeah, I did. That was when I fell off the ball.
And she was laughing at you.
Well, everyone was laughing.
No, but she would come up to you, and if she saw that you individually were struggling, she would just come on,
yeah,
go.
And you know why is because I was taking that class with my fractured wrist, and half the stuff I was just
you couldn't do.
I was trying to tag along, and yeah, so she was really trying to push me, which thank you very much.
No, Matt, wait till you hear the story though. Okay, so I was leaving the gym a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I see the woman, the trainer, on the phone in the office, and she looks flustered. Okay. And then all of a sudden I see woo 3 or 4 EMT stretchers, paramedics. They're running up the stairs. I'm oh no, she finally did it.
She killed someone.
She killed somebody.
She killed someone.
So I'm pretty sure it was her class that did it.
Oh no, what a shame. There was this kid in my high school, and everyone knew him as that. On Halloween, he dresses up in this purple gorilla suit, right?
It's pretty hot.
So it was just, but he was such an introverted little weirdo. You know what I mean? Just so he and everyone knows it's all right. Little. I forgot his name. I think his name was Jeffrey or something like that. It's Jeffrey's dressing up in the purple gorilla costume again. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that he was so apparently to him, like, he took this costume as if it was like a time where like no one knew who he was. So like he would like go up to people and like really close like this.
But everybody was like, dude, Jeffrey, come on.
Like, what are you doing, man? Like,
step off, Jeffrey.
Step off, Jeffrey. So my senior year, it's like round 4.
You guys should have all been purple gorilla suits.
No, but so it was. We had,
I am
guys,
Spartacus.
I'm the one.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm the one true gorilla suit.
But he wore the gorilla suit to like gym class. So like he wouldn't take it off for gym.
But Jeffrey, take it off. They're like, who's Jeffrey? What?
And so like he would have it on, and I think we're playing like dodgeball or something like that, like beginning of the year. And like, so just picture if I was him in the gorilla costume. He would be on the floor like this. He would.
I'm gonna describe with words what Matt is doing. He is standing right now behind me, walking back and forth, pacing, and now he is sniffing my hair.
Like just looking at people, like while we're all like throwing balls, we're just like, get the fuck out of here. It was unreal. It was unreal. So that was little Jeffrey purple gorilla suit.
Actually, that reminds me of a costume.
I don't know.
Still have it on. He'll do it.
I bet. Maybe he goes to like,
I don't think he ever took it off, bro.
Like he slept in that thing.
That reminds me of a costume I wore on my senior year of high school.
Sounds like you went to school with a future murderer, man.
There were a lot of those kids. There were a lot. Like I had a handful of those weird.
Do you ever have a scare? Like a
yeah,
a threat?
Yeah,
or anything like that?
Yeah. One time, some kid like posted on like social media like, everyone wear red and you're safe tomorrow at school or something like that. So
no, thank you.
We had a little thing too, actually.
So naturally, I didn't wear red. I was just like, no.
Come at me, you were like a target.
Yeah, so and obviously, and I was confident that it wasn't going to happen because if he publicized this on social media, like, he's not coming to school that next day. Someone's getting called, so he never ended up making it to school, and we were safe.
Were a hell of people wearing red?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Noah, talk to us about some of the sketches we were talking about before we left.
Oh, okay.
Just.
Hey, with any which ones?
Whip out your favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whip out the notes.
Because we were having a good laugh about a couple of those. And then after that we'll break into some Boston stereotypes for you and see if those are true.
Okay, so my favorites as of recently.
Yeah.
I really like the drunk boisterous fans at an esports event. So it'd be like a League of Legends like tournament or something, and you get some like New York, Boston like belligerent fans being like. Or fucking Chicago. We would just be like, "Hey, coach, get him out of the game," and it would just like heckle the players.
Skrillex 2946, you suck and win. Get him out of there.
Get off the field, 23.
They'll just throw popcorn beers on like the stadium. Maybe like third player.
He's clearly throwing out racist slurs in the game lobby. Get him out. That's like 2007 racism. That's like Xbox 360.
Say something else about my mother.
And he gets into fights with like other fans and like competing people.
Trolling 10 yards.
Teabagging, fighting up penalty.
Alright, begin.
The flag.
What?
Moves. The flag began to blow in the first breeze of the desert day.
This flag has been up for 85 years, and some say that on Halloween night, All Hallows Eve, if you will, the flag lowers itself, and the secrets are shared on the back of the flag.
Now, do you have a secret?
Let's go.
What are you not telling us?
It's yours. Shh. All right. It's scary. The secrets are on the back of the flag, and at Halloween night, they lower spirit lowers the flag, and you get to read the secrets.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yes.
It's called Halloween Eve.
Hallows Eve.
You see a dark, small figure walk up to the flag to reveal the secrets, and she reveals herself.
It's a Japanese schoolgirl.
She's a Vietnamese schoolgirl.
Jack.
She starts reading the secrets.
What do these secrets say, you ask?
I've already seen the Super Saiyan manga, replied the Vietnamese schoolgirl angrily at the flag.
Someone just ripping ass in this?
Jeez, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so
last time I ate yogurt.
She reads the flag. It says, "Dude."
So one day, this ragtag group of kids on All Hallows Eve,
Stranger Things.
they went down to the to where the flag was held, and on Hallows Eve, and the flag was obviously down because that's what I said before. And they read the secrets on the flag, and some interesting stuff was on the back.
It was no different than what you said the last time it was your turn. You just worded it differently. You said the same thing twice.
But I threw it. I added the ragtag group of kids.
And then a big group this time.
Oh.
Of Cambodian schoolgirls.
The whole town gathers around.
That was one of them. That's her screaming. When her screams sound blurry.
The North Korean
And there was this man.
And beneath the dirt below the flag, the Cambodian schoolgirls unearthed the bulge of a lifeless Matthew McConaughey.
That took a turn.
Do with that what you will.
And Matthew McConaughey rose from the ashes of this flag, and he said,
all right. This is
and he said, I got a new movie coming out. It's a...
Sounds like David S. Pumpkins, man.
He plays spooky, scary skeletons.
Any questions?
All right, dump this bit.
Yeah, let's...
Sucks. All right.
Yeah, that's not good.
Look out for what you do.